Hello and welcome again to this edition of Fi TV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We're coming to you from inside the Florida Capitol during the 2022 Florida legislative session. We are once again joined by our friend, Senator Farmer. Welcome back to the program.
Brad, great to see you.
All right, we're now a couple weeks in. What are the top bills you're working on?
Yeah, the carnage has begun. Preemption is just the overall theme that we keep hearing over and over again. There's a huge bill that's supposed to be the preemption bill of all preemption bills that's supposed to stop others, yet other smaller preemption bills continue to trickle around through the system. Basically, we're trying to be paternalistic and telling local governments that they don't know what they're doing, they don't have their own autonomy or control, home rule doesn't exist anymore. I just don't think it's right. Florida is such a diverse state. There's so many differences between the Panhandle and Broward County and other areas of the state. And our local elected officials are closest to the people. They're with them every day. They're hearing from them. And they're best capable and most agile when it comes to dealing with distinctly local issues. Vacation rentals, for example. Very different in compact Broward County where you're in single-family home neighborhoods versus Panhandle where you might have acres and acres of land and, very different issues. So, we want to be able to keep that local control, keep that home rule, let our local officials do what they're elected to do.
Well, obviously you're going to have all the cities and counties up here supporting you on that. Where do you see that? Is that an uphill fight for you on pushing back against preemption, or do you find there's some common ground there?
It's a pretty uphill fight. Now, Senator Travis Hudson has a bill, as I said, that would supposedly preempt other preemption bills. We'd like it to be a little more clear, provide a little more clarity on that if you're going to do other preemption bills, you've got to meet an onerous standard. Hopefully he'll work with us on that, and we can get somewhere that we can deal with.
Well, it takes a detail-oriented attorney to see those periods and dot those I's and put the exclamation points and the commas where they need to be. What else are you working on?
Well, the big issue that I think incites everybody's passions is the abortion ban bill.
Third rail, for sure, right?
Third rail, absolutely. You were talking about a woman's right to be autonomous with regard to the decisions of her own body. Abortion is health care, plain and simple. It's not a political football. This bill has no exceptions for rape or incest. 15 weeks is just so early. Women who get pregnant may be struggling with a decision. There may be other factors in their life where they can't get it done so quickly. It just, to us, seems overly punitive, overly harsh. We don't need it. The right to abortion has been a right in this country under the Constitution for now over 50 years. We just celebrated the 50th anniversary of Roe versus Wade. And, this bill just, we think, goes way too far.
Well, from those that watch the process, we think the civility of the Senate and finding, where the common ground is on that, that probably will be a game day, last day of session conversation. You promised to come back on Fi TV and tell us where all this stands?
Anytime you want to have me, Brad, I'd love to be here.
Thank you, Senator. We appreciate all the work that you do for your constituents and for the state of Florida.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
That's all the time we have for this episode of Fi TV. Make sure you hit us up on our social media feeds for more great interviews like this one. And for now, thanks for tuning in.